With both clubs desperate to stay alive, the clash against the Eagles was destined to go down to the wire. Just days after announcing that the 2017 season would be his last, Nick Riewoldt put his body on the line to inspire the Saints.
Sheed has the outer wing to himself, but he got the cruelest of bounces, and Riewoldt as always fully committed. War one for the team, he's down.
That courageous act set the tone as the Saints held on to claim an important victory. A week after the most heartbreaking of losses, Jack Billings helped the club make amends with a clutch shot in the final minute of the game.
Draws the kick, Billings has him out, a kick straight on, now he gets his chance. Jack Billings, the clock down to 30 seconds. All those misses don't matter right now. The Saints are just about there.
Jack's steal was enormous for the Saints with 20 contested possessions, 12 tackles and 10 clearances.
Quick kick, bounces through, steal.
While fellow recruit Kobe Stevens also delivered with 27 touches of his own. Much like the season opener between these two teams, there was plenty of anticipation ahead of this clash with the Demons. The Saints were shaky early as Melbourne took control and sprinted to a comfortable lead. But with their season hanging by a thread, the Saints hit back in the third with this Jimmy Webster bomb the highlight.
Back to Webster, he's almost within range. Give it some time. Lines up, look out. Hold on to that spot in the 8. Hold the press. Here come the Saints.
After trailing at one stage by 40 points, a goal from Tim Membry put the Saints within a kick early in the final term.
That's what he has ahead of him to make it a 4-point game. From 40 down to 4 down.
But from there, Simon Goodwin's team steadied the ship, leaving the Saints to rue what might have been. Billy Longer continued his resurgence with a commanding win over Max Gawn. Jake Carlisle was strong in defence, while a one-eyed Jack Billings collected 30 disposals. St Kilda returned to Etihad Stadium for the last time this season to celebrate Nick Riewoldt's phenomenal career. And the champ was on song early.
And look at the bullet to Riewoldt.
With the disappointing loss to Melbourne all but ending the Saints' finals hopes, only a win would do in round 22.
And now Dunstan, some space. Billings has got a long left foot. He goes with a low bullet and goals.
After undergoing a last-minute fitness test, Jake Carlisle wasn't far from the action. The Saints dominated the second quarter but failed to put the Roos away on the scoreboard, beating 4-11. A more clinical St Kilda put their foot down in the second half to record their 11th win of 2017.
Listen to that. I love him.
Jack Stephen was back to his best with 40 disposals, while Seb Ross and Luke Dunstan also got to work around the ball.
Dunstan, only a couple of minutes in and Bruce down low.
But it was all about St Nick in his final game at a ground he has played more games at and kicked more goals at than any other player in the history of AFL football. With St Kilda's final chances all but squashed at the first bounce, the Saints entered round 23 looking to farewell one of their all-time greats. After 17 years and 336 games, Nick Riewoldt took the field in red, white and black for the final time. He was one of few Saints to stand tall early. Chasing a top 4 spot, the Tigers' pressure was brutal in the first half, with Jay Gresham providing a rare highlight.
Gresham, he's hit it perfectly.
With only respect to play for, the Saints booted 5-1 in the third term to breathe a bit of life into the contest.
Players have arrived and vanished. He has been a constant for St Kilda. He does, he goes back, and like he's done so many times before, he kicks a goal for his club.
Gresham continued to add to the highlights reel with the best performance of his AFL career.
Gresham tries to squeeze the ball back. Another gem from Gresham.
Billy Longer amassed 46 hitouts against Toby Nankervis, while Luke Dunstan finished with a bang to poll the most votes of any Saint through the last 6 games of the season. But it was all about Riewoldt at the final siren.
Siren sounds. Nick Riewoldt's career is complete and finished.
Atop the shoulders of his cousin and teammate Josh Bruce, and with dozens of past teammates providing a guard of honour, it was a wonderful and fitting send-off for the future Hall of Famer.